You've got about 5 years left to get rich, because once AI gets good enough to where anyone can make anything, if you don't own some part of that future, you'll never own anything at all. You'll be permanently stuck at whatever economic level you are at today.
That's not me talking. That's the theory hitting over 1 million views right now. And here's what nobody in that conversation is telling you. Real estate is the single most accessible form of ownership left for the average person. And the window to get in, it is closing right now. I promise.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go!
I'm going to show you exactly why the next 5 years represent the biggest wealth building window of your lifetime. I'm also going to share what's actually going to happen to the economy during this stretch and the 3 moves that will position you ahead of everyone waiting on the sidelines. And I've created a free infographic that lays the whole plan out visually. Click the link below, grab it. It's basically your cheat sheet notes on how to lock this in. All right, here we go. Step 1. You have to understand why this window is real. Here's the thing about wealth windows. They only look obvious in hindsight. And the people who bought real estate in 2009, they didn't feel smart. They felt scared. The people who bought in 2012 got laughed at. And the people who waited for the right time in 2015, well, they're still waiting, sitting on their butt doing nothing.
AI no longer replaces wealth, it amplifies it. So if you own stocks, real estate, or a business, AI becomes leverage. But if you rely on wages, then AI becomes competition. Simply put, we are moving into an economy where productivity no longer guarantees prosperity.
This is the shift. Income is no longer the path. Ownership is. And here's where real estate fits. It's the one ownership vehicle where you don't need to invent anything, you don't need a tech background, and you can control massive assets with a fraction of the money or someone else's. You see, a stock, for example, gives you a slice of someone else's company. Real estate gives you the entire building. Now, this window is real for 3 specific reasons. Reason number 1, rates are elevated right now, which means less competition. The buyer who would normally be fighting you for every deal currently can't qualify. 2, motivated sellers are building. People who bought in 2020 and 2021 with their lives overextended are starting to feel that pressure. Divorce, job loss, health issues, their pain creates your opportunity. And 3, the policy environment is shifting in your favor. The new housing law, the investor ban, the new Fed chair, all of it is moving towards a market that rewards small investors who help families into homes. All right, step 2. You've got to know what the economy does in the next 5 years.
K-shaped economy where the poor get poorer and the rich get richer, and AI draws the line through that dynamic, which will forever freeze whatever place people are in life right now. Now, it's kind of dark and depressing, but let's just assume that that's actually going to happen. What would that even look like? Well, it might look like what we're kind of seeing right now. The markets would start to go to all-time highs across the board. Stocks, aka the S&P 500, would hit an all-time high. The median age of first-time buyers would be at an all-time high.
And here's the translation for real estate. As fewer people can afford to buy, more people need to rent. And as more people need to rent, demand for creative ownership solutions goes up. Lease options, rent-to-owns, for example, other forms of seller financing. These aren't niche strategies anymore. They're going to become the mainstream path to home ownership for the next generation of buyers. And the investor who's already positioned in that space 5 years from now, they're not scrambling to figure it out. They're busy collecting checks. And finally, step 3, the 3 moves that actually matter for you financially. First, get in before the thaw. Rates are high right now, and most people, they're paralyzed about it. That means less competition on acquisitions, more motivated sellers, more negotiating power than you've had in the last 3 years combined, waiting for rates to drop. The best time to plant is when no one else wants to. And on the properties I'm buying, instead of just doing straight rentals and making $300 a month, I'm doing lease options and I'm making $1,000 a month. So I don't care if the interest rates haven't come down yet, because that level of cash flow is equivalent to like a 15-point rate drop anyway. Second, build your deal flow. The people who win in every market cycle aren't the ones who found one great deal. They build a pipeline, and you need to know your market. You need to know your numbers and be talking to sellers constantly, not just when you're ready to buy. When the motivated seller shows up, you want to already have that relationship in place so you are ready to go. Third, use strategies that work in both directions. And this is the part that most investors miss. A traditional rental works great when rates are low. It struggles when rates are high. A lease option works in both environments because you're solving a problem for a seller who needs to move and a buyer who can't yet qualify. The demand for that solution does not go away when rates change. It actually goes up. So here's the bottom line. You have roughly 5 years before the wealth gap that everyone's talking about locks in permanently. The window, it's not closing because of some abstract economic theory. It's closing because ownership becomes harder to access every single year. Higher prices, tighter credit, more competition from people who already have capital. And then the question isn't whether you believe the window exists. It's too late. It's now officially gone for you. The question is whether you're going to be on the side of it that builds wealth or the side that watches it happen. The moves are clear. Get in early, build your pipeline, and use strategies that work in any market. And if you want help understanding exactly how to do that, then make sure that you're subscribed and grab that free infographic. And hey, if you enjoyed today's video, definitely like and subscribe. And don't forget, I took all of this content and put it on a free diagram that explains everything. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. This one's worth more than that.